Hello Internet, I am Xenoun, and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. It's been a bit of a while since I posted a video. It's mainly because I've been playing Diablo 3 and just been busy in general with some other stuff. But yeah, back now and all set to have zombies interrupting my recording. In this episode I'm going to start working, well I've already kind of started, on my spider XP farm. While I was digging this area out, so you can see I started digging over here, I was clearing that out, hit a tunnel that I'd already found, and discovered that I have a second spider spawner that's in range of the first one. So this will be a dual XP farm that I'm going for. And funnily enough, once I realised I had that, I went, well, where's that zombie spawner I knew about? He's actually just right through this wall. But it's too far away from the skeleton spawner I've got down there to actually do anything with that. And I'd want to keep him separate from the spiders as well. I don't think... Yeah, he's not even in range of the other spider spawner, so there's no way I can bring him into it at all. But yeah, two spider spawners was going to be fairly good for XP anyway. But yeah, spiders can be tricky, so I'm going to have to be careful with the way I do things. And I've decided I'm going to move my collection point to over here somewhere, so I can hopefully set it, have like a switch between auto kill and XP farm for these guys, and probably the skeletons as well, so that I can just flip them if I need ingredients. If I'm running low on arrows or bone meal or whatever, I can just turn the skeleton one on and get stuff from them. And if I just want to get ingredients for harming potions from spiders rather than experience. So yeah, I reckon I'll dig out most of this stuff, so I've got some room to work in, and then I'll come back and show you my process of building out the spawn cages. So yeah, be back in a second. Okay, and welcome back. As you can see, I've cleared out some space, and I've set up a couple of rings around these spawners. Basically, if you jump up on top of a spawner, have a look at your coordinates. So there's on the left hand side you can see the F, it's 1 and 2. So in the 1 and 2 directions you build out 4 blocks each way, and then in the 3 and 4 direction, 0 and 3 directions you build out 3 blocks each way. And inside that area, that once you connect it all up, is where the spiders will spawn. That works for any spawner. The reason is that each spawner will spawn in it. Have monsters spawn in an 8 by 8 by 3 square, and because of that, the spawner isn't exactly centered, and just the way the code is, it's worked out that 1 and 2 are always the directions where you build out 4. So I did it to that one, and also up here. Now what I'm going to do, I have to put a floor in. I'm going to make it so that these guys fall down a bit, and then I have to bring the other guys up a bit to even it out. I'm going to need more cobble. You can probably see the glass here, it looks a little different. I added the texture and took out the diagonal lines, just because it looks better that way, and I'm going to be using glass in this, so... So, 1, 3, so I want them to be able to fall down that far, and then have the floor. So yeah, before I had my break from recording, YouTube graciously allowed me to post videos longer than 15 minutes, so try and record a bit more of me building this thing. So just cutting to sections, and then I'll probably just split this episode up into multiple parts, so you can see more of how much goes into doing this stuff. Yeah, I'm also running the latest snapshot. I think it was week 23 or something. Oh, spider. That's right. I just put down a floor and no torches on it. I'll fix that in a second. Silly me. Yeah, so yeah, I was playing the snapshot with a friend on the weekend, and it's kind of fun. Enchanting's a bit easier now. They've improved it. Well, the maximum level for any enchant is now 30. And, depends when you hold and shift. And when you go to enchant level 30, well, the maximum that you can enchant with your bookshelf configuration is always shown in the bottom slot. So it's very easy to just cycle through and get your enchants. Although it's still random, so you don't know what you're going to get. Yeah, I was lucky enough on this pick. I think I did like a level 18 enchant, got Unbreaking and Efficiency on it, so I was pretty happy. Yeah, I'm using the Stronghold Stone just because I think it looks a bit more dungeony. I think I've only got like 61 mossy cobble, so not enough to really do anything with. You can see I've already gone through a stack of this, so. Yeah, so what's going to end up happening with these two spawners, I'll have them funnel to a crusher area. Gonna have to. No, it's not going to matter too much. Have them funnel to a single spot where they will get crushed by some pistons, and that'll last long enough to bring them down to half a heart of health. And then I'll have it so I can have a toggle to probably send them off to a drowning trap instead of going to the crusher if I want, so I can get their items. Yeah, I reckon I'll put in some glass. Just so I can see what I'm doing when I'm at the other trap. Yeah, it was a mistake to put this in. Yeah, I just leave room for it. I'll have to break some later when I make the section that pushes them out of the room. Yeah, let me know if you think it's boring for me to show these bits, or if you like it because you get to see more of what's happening. Once I've built this spider farm, I'm going to work towards mushroom farm and anything else I need for the ingredients. I think it'll have to be out of this wall. Yeah, anything else I need for ingredients for potion of harming. Thinking might. Just depending on where I'm going to be standing, because spiders will track to you, I have to decide which wall I'm going to push them out of. Just trying to figure it out, if it's this one or this one. So I stand there. Stand there. I've got those two, but it won't activate the skeleton one, I think, so I reckon I'll go out this wall. And now that wall of the other one, so roughly middle, close enough. I'll have to figure out what it is exactly with water later. Okay, time to rate my legs. Okay, maybe not. It's lucky, it's only 3 blocks. Yeah, there's the zombie spawner, it's very close. So yeah, then the roof, let's just be 1 block above, I think, or 1 free space, and then roof. So I reckon I might just finish up building this room, and I'll cut to you showing when it's done. I reckon in the meantime I'll also build the other one, just to try and cut away some of the boredom. It's fairly boring just watching me placing blocks, so be back in a second. Okay, so I'm just putting some lights on the top. If you have redstone lamps, position so they're the third one in from the edge, or from the roof. Those are the outer walls. And yeah, then the light will be enough that no spiders can spawn on the inside. Ah, meant to cover. Oops. Meant to cover that as well, so they can't spawn on the top and just sit there. So yeah, that's that one. Then the other one here that I've already put some water in, like so. So this one they've got a larger drop, so they fall, because that's in line with the spawners. So then if they spawned up there, then it's 1 and 2, and the third one's water. So that brings them down a bit. Basically my crusher's probably going to have to be on this level, and the spider's going to have to kind of snake up from there as they come out. So I'll just figure out exactly how I'm going to do this. So that's that, and I have to dig this up. That's why I was saying I shouldn't have placed the glass blocks before. Then build some kind of a channel. Well, that's the other thing, I've got lava everywhere here. Perfect. Okay, so if I stick the water there, need... Okay, one back. Okay, put a sign. Didn't see any way to stop it. Oh, that's not good. Maybe it's meant to be stairs. Half going by a video I saw by Zoom Void. Shows the general. Yeah, that's right, that's how it's meant to be. So if I take... Yeah, I'm sort of using what I saw from him as a guide, then doing the rest just myself. So as you've seen in my slime farm, if you have stairs like this, with water it'll push the mobs up. And that's what I'm going to be able to use to make some kind of path to get them up. So I think I need a lot more signs than what I got. Yeah, run up and grab some more. As you can see, I've made little paths to go around. Oh, missed a torch. Can't have running in the sun, it makes it look tacky. Okay, so the water will be here. So I reckon I'll do glass. And I think I've done that wrong. Signs are meant to be on back and the water's meant to be on the stairs. Been a while since I did that slime farm. As you can see, this is the common kind of mishaps I make while I'm building anything. Constantly screw stuff up and have to figure out what's going wrong. So there might be some points where I have to cut and just figure it out and then show you what I do to fix it. There we go. So have a look in here. Yep. So just test it out. Yep, pushes me up into this corner. Okay, that should work. Maybe I'll do this with stone first, because otherwise I'm going to use up all my glass. Swords or faster. Okay. Music sounds a little loud. Okay, so they get pushed. Then just trying to think. If I do stairs here. Okay, so I reckon if I stick a sign here, yep, that works. Let's fill this other bucket up before I forget. And place that there. Spiders should come, they get pushed, come up. That doesn't work. So let's have a look. Yeah, because this is pushing sideways. Okay, I think this water's gone a bit glitchy. So put that there. What happens? It comes down. Okay, it needs more signs. No, you generally end with one block. I reckon I'm just going to play around with water and figure this out, and I'll cut back and show you how I've fixed it. So yeah, be back in a second. Okay, we're back. So I've gotten around my little issue there by sticking a sign here to stop the flow that way from interfering. Then I placed a source block water here, lowered that down from what it was. So now basically they've got one square gap there where they could potentially sit, but they'll be tracking me, so trying to move towards me aggressively, so they should be able to follow. Now, you've probably noticed I put a few bits of red wool around, just to try and help me visualize what's going on. Basically, spiders from that spawner has to come past this line, and the ones from this one have to come past this line. Otherwise, if they're within that zone, it'll only spawn up to 6 spiders, and then that's it. You have to get them out of this zone here, and it'll continue. So give me some perspective. Basically, I think I've got, so that's 8 blocks, and then there's 1, 2, 4. So I think up to this line here, I can't go any further that way. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So probably somewhere like here. It'll just about be the limit of where the spawners will spawn. So you can see that one there. It stops, I think. Yeah, there's no more flames now. So that's kind of the limit there of where I can have this, and they still spawn. So kind of tight, but I think that's what spider spawners are like in general. So the next thing I have to do is try to make it. Sorry if my voice is a bit gravelly. So I reckon if I go like that, no, then it won't flow. More like that. I can place some more water. Oh yeah, and my last efficiency pickaxe has died now, so down to using just plain non-enchanted pickaxes. So that will get him out. Problem's going to be getting this to go upwards. May have to figure that out in a bit. Might just get these guys to come out first. So yeah, I reckon if I do it in the middle for these, that'd be fairly good. So for here, I think I need to go 1 there, 1 there. So these are just to hold the water that I'm about to place. Oops. Shouldn't have done that. And if you can hear skeletons, there's from my skeleton trap that's half operating when I managed to move in range of it. Okay. So next I need some stairs. To fight the water. Okay. So need more signs. But if I do this, I think it'll come out about there if I put glass there for now. Need some more signs. Okay, so under and back. Probably shouldn't have placed that. Okay. So you get folding buttons. See, that was just enough. Okay. Let's place those there. And I predicted the middle nicely, I think. That should be the lowest point. Yeah, it's kind of between those two blocks for what's lowest. That'll do. Okay. Move that back in. Get rid of that. Okay, so now what is going to come out of there? God, you have to get those other ones up pretty high. Huh, hello. Yeah, that's the other issue around here. I've got a lot of slime chunks. And since they spawn in whatever light level, constantly interrupt me. So, might just extend that channel out, see what I've got to work with, then probably build this up a bit. Come back and show you what I've done, because it's going to require a lot of fiddling around with water to make it flow right. So, see you in a sec.